agree with me that energy is absolutely everything, especially energetic connections. I'm Tam and I'm from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. And thank you so much for tuning in from wherever you are around this magical globe. I'm going to do my best to provide my insights, share some tips and tricks and some gold nuggets with the idea to come in and stir your soul and inspire you so that you can learn and also live the life that you deserve as well. Does that sound good? Thought so. You see, I'm Tam and I'm known as the Manifesting Connections Queen. There's no mistake whatsoever that you are watching this video, because I see unlimited possibilities absolutely everywhere, and I send my energy to the outcome that I desire, create the magic and bring tons of people with me. So if you'd like to live the life that you deserve, I encourage you to subscribe and join my reach as well. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was the extent of energetic connections. You see, during my journey, I've had to overcome a couple of autoimmune diseases, not just one, but two. And along my healing journey from my adoption story, it became evident to me that it wasn't mine to have. However, I suffered the trauma. So along the journey, the moment I got this and the moment I did the healing, obviously I had to look deep and become quite holistic and see the power of spiritual and energy healing, as well as watching what goes on in and around my body. But this is after 8.5 years of heavy chemo treatment. So anything is possible. So I believe this knowledge is invaluable, and I wanted to share and impart this in with you with the desire that if you've got something going on in your life, that perhaps there's any chance that you can also overcome your ill health so that you can regain and protect and preserve your health. Because without our health, what do we got? Honestly, I feel so blessed and grateful. It's been about 5 years since I've been able to regain my health, and along the journey what I realized is that the pain that I'd suffered wasn't my pain. However, it was my mum's pain from the trauma of having to make the decision that she could no longer have a child, and it had to be taken away from her because she didn't have the means and the ability and the affordability to actually keep us. Because it wasn't just one of us, it was two of us, myself and my identical twin. But sadly, my identical twin passed away at birth, and I've done a lot of healing work over the years and forgiveness and psychology work, and she's reunited with me. She gives me my superpowers and allows the divine energy to flow into my heart so that I can be the change in the world I need to see. So I'm so grateful for her, and I'm so grateful for being led to the healing that has really helped me see that. But having the pain of the trauma from my dear mum, that, you know, back in the day in 1972, there wasn't single mum's pension. So she had another child, and sadly that she had to leave with her sister. Well, she went away to a home in Toowoomba. It was a strange place. You can just imagine going to a strange place where there's matrons there, where you're all of a sudden told that you have to live, that you can't leave. You're bound by rules and laws, and you know, it's like living in a prison, knowing full well that she had to deliver these children and then not ever be able to touch or see them ever again, despite her being with us for 10 months in the womb. It's insane. I can't even imagine it myself, having children myself, and I'm so grateful to have 3 gorgeous children that, yeah, at times they absolutely drive me crazy, but I get to be a part of their journey. But going back onto the purpose of this video is because of her pain that she suffered and felt let down and felt disappointed, that she, you know, felt like she was an unfit mum, because that's what they told them back then, and that her children, her babies, were taken away from her. She did have another child that she was reunited with after she delivered, but you can just imagine the pain and the burden that she experienced. And while she was holding on to that pain and not healing it and not getting closure and not seeking any different approach for it, that pain was deep. That pain was energy. and that pain, that, anger, that frustration, that disappointment, that guilt came into me energetically, and I was the result. And unfortunately, I was diagnosed, as I mentioned, with 2 autoimmune diseases, which I had to overcome. So disease is disease with the body. And at times you have to look at and recognize and go back to past traumas and, take on a holistic approach and try to see the beauty of every outcome to try to heal. But as I mentioned, sometimes it's not yours to actually heal. It can be others, and that can be quite tricky. So if you're not well, if you've got pains and you're getting frustrated and they tell you that you're going to be on a lifelong list of medications for the rest of your life, I encourage you to just stop for a moment, breathe, ask for the divine guidance to show you what you need to have so that you too can have something manifest in your life to allow you to holistically heal. It's so important and so